What's up, Shindy Style, Shindy Nation. It's your boy Shindy, back again playing some Unreal Tournament. For those of you who know about these type of shooters, this is an arena shooter. It's very fast paced. There are other arena shooters out there in the world, like Quake and Diabolical, which is one of the newest titles out. More of in beta form, but of course it's going to be released this year in 2020. So let's get into what's going on in this game. Right now we are playing some Elimination, and this game was very hype, amazing. And those who've been watching my videos for a very long time have seen a lot of videos of me winning games and losing games, right? Because in this game, I just want to let you know right up front that I did not win this game because it says the team. Always keep that in mind. It is a team game. So with that being said, I did not win. Group gun on that player, which was Hitman, and don't mind the instant teabag that actually just happened. The reason being for that is because the last game that I joined in pretty late, he had some nice words, not so nice words that he was saying against me, and he kind of went into this game with the same mindset. So I just felt like it'll be funny to kind of just mess with him and frustrate him in mid game. The text and the text that he was writing in the game, I did not actually see that in mid game, because for those who know, I usually keep my communication off, so I didn't even see anything of that. If you're new to this Unreal Tournament, just know the weapon swapping, the minigun, you see me switch to shock rifle, rocket launcher, different positions, maneuvering around like this. This is called the Shindy style. This is what I'll be talking about, using my tactics in this game. There was once that this tactic was not being used, right? And I actually started bringing this to Unreal Tournament, and now it's, you know, it had grown a whole lot through almost every player now. So I changed the way that Unreal Tournament is being played, hands down. Because when you watch the videos in the past, first off, a lot of the players who actually kept their own tag started playing under different tags. You know, other weapons that you never see used. It was always the same weapons that guys were running around with. And I play like this in multiple. I always have played this style. So if you watch like my videos on Xbox 360, you'll notice that I still have the same tactic and same style. On PC, it just helped me out a little bit faster on weapon swapping and things of that. But you can actually just go back and re-look in the history of my videos and see that I have always had that Shindy style in me. Now, just to get into what's going on in this game, everything is happening so fast. 2 rocket shots, boy, it looked pretty smooth on waffles. You gotta love it. You just gotta love it. Boom, we are, baby. Look at the accuracy. You guys, you know, that's the thing about the Shindy Nation. Like, the accuracy is always there for y'all, man. It's always smooth. Let's head over to Maul screen, see what's going on. Maul definitely was going big on this game. Me and Maul definitely held it down big time on this Elimination game. That was a nice straightforward rocket shot that he actually pulled there. Now, one thing about the rockets, that was a good thing that that Maul actually pulled that off, because one thing about the rockets on this game, you see how he did a direct hit rocket? It takes more damage, but that's how players used to try to get their rocket kills when I got onto this game. I used to always see a direct rocket being shot at people, and then people started seeing how I was shooting rockets at their feet, watching my videos on YouTube. And then as I kept shooting at their feet, you started seeing more players started adding that into their tactic. And shooting rockets to the feet is more of an old school thing that I've been doing since Quake. But, you know, there are going to be players that are going to say, oh, I've been doing that. But then, like, when you look at the history of the videos, it kind of shows that you haven't been doing that. Because the videos of, like, my old clips doesn't show anybody using rockets to the feet. Or if you were using it, it wasn't powerful enough where other players really learned a lot from you. Because when I started doing it, I just started seeing a lot of players started picking off what I was doing. So that's a great thing. Very good thing. Especially with the, you know, the tactics and all that. It all, you know, it was a lesson learned. A lot of players actually grew and learned a lot from the videos. It just not giving out credit. You know, guys just don't want to give credit. And one big thing I do want to mention, right, what people need to understand on how this works. First off, the Rockets were amazing just now. But one thing I do want to let you know is many of you, to understand what is going on, right? I'm adult here, and there are many of you who are adults, and some of them are young, right? But I just want to say, when I speak on the Shindy, and that's me, of course, but I talk in third person, you have to accept, you know, the way what I'm doing here. You know, like when I talk in third person, that's similar to, it's like, let's say back in the day I was a huge wrestling fan for like WWE and WWF. Back in the day it was called WWF, which was wrestling. And like, let's say for example, if The Rock come out, right, it'd be like, you know what The Rock is cooking right now. The Rock said, you know, you can get your candy ass up out of my face and stick it sideways, straight right up your, you know, that talk. Or the Hulkster, right? You'd be like, oh, this is the Hulkster, brother, Hulk Hogan. That's third person. The person is right there in front of you, and he's talking to you in third person. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I just grew up with that mentality and that tactic of learning off a wrestler of how to talk into third person, because it was exciting. It was entertainment as a kid, and growing up with that entertainment, and kind of just use that to myself as a young person. And you got to remember, wrestlers are adults there. You know, they get paid to do all that, of course, but that's what they were doing since they were young too. It ain't like they just came up and became 20 years old and just said, oh, you know what, I think I want to talk in third person. Those guys grew up like that, and they just got into they just did it so well that they thought doing it as a wrestler was great. My point is that when I talk and be like, yo, I'm the Shindy, this is the Shindy, and da-da-da-da-da, when I start talking like that, I've been doing that for a very long time. I didn't just start doing that. I've been doing that in my game since I've been playing games, man, like video games. So with me doing that, is my excitement, is my entertainment for many of those you who are out there who enjoys it. You know, those of you who don't enjoy it, you know, sorry, but there are many people who enjoys that, and there's many people who enjoy it, you know, who grew up watching wrestling and understand exactly what am I doing when I talk in third person. It's an exciting thing, and all it is entertainment. So don't feel bad and don't get upset. You know, there was one gentleman, just to kind of let you know, there was one gentleman who goes and say, and he's the same guy who always comes to my YouTube channel, and he always put the thumbs down, right? He always clicks the thumb down. I know it's him because I was in the room with him, and he said, oh, you're a guy, you're full of yourself, you're full of yourself. And I don't want to just throw no names out there, but that's, I know who he is. But he was like, oh, you're full of yourself. And you know, this is directed towards him and anybody else who have the same mindset of him, that don't understand that speaking in third person is just like a wrestler. You know, it's just like me putting myself in the shoes of a wrestler. You know what I mean? And that's just entertainment. I don't have to go on and explain about that, but just to let you know, man, you know, relax there. But anyways, getting back into what's going on in this game, I did end up getting stuck on like elevator over there and killed myself. That was pretty funny there. I was laughing when I actually did that mid-game because this map is new to me, so I don't know everything of this map. So I was stuck in a certain part, and I was just like, when I launched up, I thought I was gonna go like a little further than what I was, and I was already charged up. I had the rockets already charged up and killed myself, but that was a couple minutes behind. You can go back rewatch it if you want to take a look at what I was talking about. Now, getting into what Maul is doing in this game, we both went really hard. We tore things up big time. Even though right now I'm 9-7, I did go on a really nice hot streak. Again, we as a team we did not win this, but it was very close, very close game. And also, one thing I do want to bring up is about a deathmatch, right? Because there was a player I actually asked, do he want to play a 1v1 on this game? And he refused. And the reason I asked for the 1v1 is because many of you know I don't really play 1v1. But the reason I asked for the 1v1 is because we're in the room, and this guy that's in the room right now was named Hitman. He was in the room with us, right? We're in the lobby. And what happened was the guy was like, he was just mouthing off. And I just felt like, you know, since this guy got a problem, he's mouthing off, let's go have some fun in some 1v1s. You know, that's what I told him. I said, win or lose. You know, I just want to have some 1v1 games going against this guy, since you have a huge problem against me. You know, and that's not for everybody. I just kind of felt like right there and then I was hyped to let's go. The guy had a lot of rules. He just started coming up with a bunch of rules saying like, oh nah, we need to play this way, that way, this way. And I'm like, dude, I don't really play a lot of 1v1s, but if you have the problem with me and I'm the noob, I'm the one who sucks, you should be able to punish me, right? That's like me saying somebody is really horrible and they bad, and then I'm just like, and then the guy just goes and say, all right, Shin, if you think I'm horrible, then why don't you play me? And then I say, okay, let's play. And then I come up with all these rules. That doesn't sit right. Like, that's not how it works, man. If the guy is gonna sit there and mouth off about me throughout the entire game to try to make himself look good, and unexpectedly, like, this guy is really experienced. He's more experienced than Silver in 1v1s, right? But unexpectedly, this is what he wanted. He wanted me to make that 1v1 challenge. And I said, let's go 1v1. Shocked him, surprised him. So then, this is the rule he came up with. We end up dying right there. I said, okay, let's go 1v1. He said, okay, he's interested in doing 1v1, right? So, like, all right. My map, first off, we didn't even get to conversate on what the rules and settings or what we're going to do as far as this 1v1s. He had it clear as day that he already mapped out what it's going to be. No, buddy, that's not how it works. First off, many of you saw the map I played, which was Underlands, right? Why do I want Underlands? There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. That's the best 1v1 way to play in today's game, man. The hide and go seek game does not work anymore. Like, yeah, you can still do a 1v1 that way. I'm not going to deny and say that's not, you know, if that's the map you chose, that's fine. But he was saying that my map of Underland is not allowed to play. Right? Another rule he came up with, I understand this one. He said, we're not going to play deathmatch in a 1v1 because you don't like the random spawns. I said, okay, fine. I'll do the dual 1v1 where it says dual. And the reason why I have something against the dual 1v1 is because you can spawn kill with so ease, right? They give you 2 ways to spawn. And then if you spawn on the left side, and your enemy already knows you're on the right side. If you spawn on the right side, the enemy already knows you're on the left side of the game. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's like, yo, you know where I'm at. It's like a radar. So I just said, let's go into deathmatch, where if you kill me, I can instant spawn, and even if I spawn next to you, I don't have a weapon. If you spawn kill me, that's my fault. But the whole point is, when I spawn, you don't know where I'm at. That's my whole point. That's where 1v1 should be. Not you select your spawns and you know exactly what side of the map I'm on and what I should be going for next. That's what he wanted. But anyways, I ended up agreeing for the duel. But I said, okay, we go to the duel. We go to my map. The guy refused. He said, oh, no, we're going to play here. We're going to play there. He started coming up with, like, these rules. I said, oh, no, we'll play on the Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament servers. They have their own servers. We'll play on Unreal Tournament servers. Ignore all somebody else created maps or created servers or anything like that. Because I don't want to get, like, screwed out of a fair match. You know, a lot of these guys are not fair, man. You already know how they are. They want to play in their friend-made servers so they can do all the, like, server glitching or whatever they want to do, man. So I don't trust that. So let's play in the third-party server where everything is fair. I played in the deathmatch game when one guy lagged the server when I was winning, and then when he caught the lead, then the server ran clear again. And I have a pretty beast connection. And I was like, yo, this dude lagged the server in order for him to catch lead by 4 points with 1 minute remaining. And then he let the server run normal again. I thought that was funny. But anyways, So the 1v1 never happened between this guy, and I asked for the 1v1. Why would I back away from it? You know, the guy was just scared, yo. Hands down, he was scared because he was surprised that, first off, I asked for the 1v1. But then not only that, I'm like, yo, let's play Underlands on my map, and then you choose whatever map you want. I don't care what map you play. I'm going to strategize on what you're going to do on my map or on your map in the next game or next 2-3 games. You're going to get, you know, it's not going to be that easy for you, hands down, because I'm a strategist. I'll watch and read your tactic. Even if he won that round, I'll read his skills and see what he's doing. And once I read and download what he does, I'll counter everything next round. And I love it. I love it. Everything about it, I love it. And that's exactly what this guy feared. Maybe that's what he feared. Maybe that's not what he feared. But anyways, I love the way, I just want to give it my opinion quickly about the game Diabolical. I love the way how Diabolical actually made this recent weekend 2 I played. They made 1v1s where there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Exactly what I'd be talking about. Put it right up in your face, action, and see how it is. It's still in beta form, so that wasn't official, but that's you know, they should keep that. I don't know if that was a test or not, but they should keep that, because that upfront action, you fight whoever wins 2 rounds on one side, and then they, whoever wins 2 sides on one map, then you switch to the next map. You got to win 2 games, up to like 5 games, I think it was. It was amazing. It was the setting, everything about it was amazing. I love everything that they did about that setup. I think the only thing they may should reduce is slightly kind of bring down the auto aim a slight bit on certain weapons, as far as definitely the rockets and face up. I don't want guys walking in my face with like primary rockets when they know they can just spam themselves and not really take much damage on themselves. So that's something they should kind of look into, but it's in beta form. But overall, that up front in your face 1v1 action was definitely hype, very fun, and it was amazing. So I did love that. Oh, the accuracy on Hitman in the back with the sniper was just beautiful. But anyways, as far as that 1v1 with that guy, it never happened. I think the guy just like low-key was scared, and low-key like he wanted to do his rules, and he would have played, but everything had to go his way. But remember, I was the super noob. I was the one who sucks and not good. So why didn't he want to play me, and why did he limiting on maps like Underlands? Why did he say, oh, I'm not playing you on Underlands? Okay, fine, whatever map you choose, let's go to your map, but my map is definitely going to be Underlands. You're not going to run away, and you're not going to hide. You're going to face me up front, hands down. That's it. You're going to fight me right in your face, buddy. You're going to be fast, your aiming don't have to be, everything's just going to have to be perfect, and I'm still going to strategize. So that's what happened on that. It was pretty funny. But anyways, Diabolical is definitely an amazing game. 1v1s on that is like legit. You know, even with the moving around through the map, because everything is so fast-paced, it's much faster. It is faster than Unreal Tournament. So it's a very fast-paced 1v1 game. So you can get around the maps and grab armor and stuff like that very, very quick. They did have that other game mode where it was similar to like Elimination, where you have all the weapons in your hand and then you just fight it out. That was actually really good as well. So it's 2 styles to it, and I think both styles was definitely really good. Ouch. Alright, let's take a look at the scoreboard. What's going on? Take a look at that. Now, we made a huge comeback. We got a huge lead. 22 kills, 10 devs. And then you can see Maul got 20 kills, 9 devs. I mean, that's a lot of frags right there, man. Again, I told you they made a comeback and won this game. But as you take a look at the scoreboard there, I'm right there at 6,000 damage. 6,000 damage is huge, you know? Win or lose, this was definitely a lot of fun. Oh, you love how I stopped that. I stopped that secondary on him. He is so weak. He got me really good. I had that guy so weak. I was like, oh no. I let myself down on that one. We'll take a look at Maul. Accuracy. Some nice hits right there that Maul was actually getting. Take a look. Take a look. Free rockets. You see that? Predict your rockets. That's the ShinD style, man. Maul has implemented the ShinD style into his tactic, 100%. Do you just not see him switch to the rocket, to the flat cannon? Use like, take a look, take a look. Free rockets. Let's go to Maul real quick. Snipers. You know, he's gonna just swap weapons, We're supposed to be watching my view. That predict rocket. Like, dude, that's all SD right there, baby. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you for the support. Every player on Unreal, I changed the way this game is played, man. Like, them shots right there is powerful. So I'm over 6,000 damage. I'm at 62,000. And Maul and I died early, so that's when we're like, on the final round. That's when there was a letdown. If Maul and I would have stuck together and actually stayed alive, we had a chance. But Red Team ended up pulling it away. Definitely credit to them. As a team, you can look at their score. They actually did evenly as a whole team. They still gave me a lot of points for that because the game kind of understood what the teams look like. It was me and Maul, and then we're outnumbered on what we were going up against. So they still gave me points for that, even though that don't matter, but matter very much. But overall, that was definitely intense. I mean, when you got two players that pull over 40 kills together, like that is big, man. That is big. So that we both went like positive 10, you know. Maul went actually positive 12, and I went positive 10. That's huge right there, you know. So definitely like that video. Hit a big thumbs up if you definitely enjoy some Unreal Tournament as usual, because I know many of you love to watch the Unreal Tournament videos. So definitely hit a big thumbs up, man. I'll keep it going on Unreal Tournament, even though I don't really I still love to play like other games and get on Diabolical and then, you know, taking a break and things like that. With all that, you know, in life, I still would jump on some Unreal Tournament to upload for you guys in the enjoyment for myself, and it kind of just brings me back. You know, it's a different year, but definitely you gotta hit that thumbs up. Most importantly, you gotta click that notification bell. It's very important to keep yourself up to date on everything that I'm doing, and definitely drop some comments below, man. Leave a comment. You know, I like to definitely communicate with each and every one of you who just have something on your mind that you're saying, even if it's in the game. If you saw me do a move and you're like, hey, what was the reason why do you do that? Why do you jump there to there, and what made you do this and that? Why do you teabag Hitman in the middle of the game? You know, things like that. Things like that. You know, just say something, man. Just to, you know, we keep the communication going, and it keeps me entertained to get on here, because from the looks of it, you know, we never know what the other games are going to do. A lot of times I get on another game and I upload a video, people are communicating. You know, they'll say something, and it's good to see that, you know. So other than that, definitely click that notification bell. I got a Discord up. If you definitely want to swing by my Discord, that's definitely a plus. You know, definitely swing by, join my Discord channel. You know, it's like a group communication. If you want to chat there, I do have the room open where I'm willing to chat with anybody all the time. I always have the Discord open. You can look in the description below for that. And becoming a member of my channel, definitely I would love for each and every one of you, ShinD Nation, to actually become a member, you know, of what I'm doing here on Unreal Tournament, you know, the ShinD style. You already know how we do it. But yes, I am out of here. Thank you for tuning in. ShinD, peace out.